Hello there, and welcome to the first episode of Coruscant Nights. Coruscant Nights is an actual play RPG podcast set during the Clone Wars era of the Star Wars universe. On Coruscant Nights, our goal is to bring as many different voices to the table as we can. In this first episode, I'm joined by Liz and Nick, two first-time RPG players ready to embrace their creativity and laugh in the face of improvisation. So sit back, relax, and enjoy their descent into the shadows of Dak Avenue. Do you want to introduce yourselves? Tell our listeners a little bit about yourselves? You as people, as human people?
Oh, not it. Oh, yeah. Okay. Hey, I'm Liz. I'm a good friend of Mark's, through Nikki, friends through art, and yeah, excited to try a role-playing game for the first time.
Yeah.
Love Star Wars. Happy to be here.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hello everyone, my name is Nick, also a friend of Mark and Nikki, and I don't have too much experience with this, but I'm excited to give it a try and see where it takes me, and that's about it.
And you're both artists. Do you want to mention your websites or anything like that?
We're both artists, that is correct. Liz, you want to say your website?
Yeah, I have two art websites. My personal portfolio is at lizmorrisonart.com, and my commercial flower bouquet paintings can be found at paintedbouquet.com.
And I only have one website, not two. And you can find me at nickstull.com. I know, it's pathetic. NICKSTULL.
Great.
.com.
All right, so you are Z and Anya. Z is a Togruta slicer. Anya is a Mary Ellen doctor. Now that we've learned who you are, why don't you tell us a little bit about your characters?
I am Z Rasha, a computer technician. Anything beyond that, or?
That's all you got? That's fine.
Oh, no. Go ahead.
I'm Anya, Maryland. I'm a doctor. I have cool tattoos on my face. I'm always prepared with my medical kit, just in case. You never know.
All right, so the two of you, you're either a couple or good friends.
Okay.
And you just got finished up at a concert at a place called the Essen Theater in a small part of Coruscant called Dak Avenue. So if you don't know, Coruscant is this big planet-spanning city, and it has sort of built layer upon layer over thousands of years, and there's just like a ton of people living here from all over the galaxy.
What's it called?
Coruscant?
Coruscant?
Yeah.
Okay.
And this particular section is home to a lot of Mon Calamari, like Admiral Akbar. Yeah, you just got finished up with the show, and you guys are headed home.
Okay. What was it was a concert? Any particular one, or yeah, we just go from there. Okay.
You wanna tell me the band name?
Sorry, I'm just kind of blanking.
Yeah.
I'll get into this more. I'm just kind of like, man, that was a crazy show.
Yeah.
It was a crazy show, like lots of pyrotechnics and.
Yeah, the lights,
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
So you guys have left the show, and it's late at night. You are a few levels down from like the topmost level, so at this point, you can see a ceiling ahead of you, above you, instead of a sky. The theater is on a corner between the main avenue that this part of the city is named after and another big main street. And these main streets are sort of like deep canyon-y kind of things with tons of traffic on all different levels going in all different directions.
Okay. Do we live in this area? Are we used to this kind of stuff, or should we be commenting on like?
You do know the area.
Okay.
You live here. So our theater is right here. For our listeners, we're using a map that you can't see. And basically, you need to make it home, which is going to be down there.
Okay.
Dak Avenue. Here we come.
So you head out onto the main street, and the fastest way home is to make a left, take one of the small footbridges, and take some back alleys to get home.
Do we not?
Sounds
okay.
like that was Z's suggestion to take the back alleys.
Come on, it'll be faster if we take those.
Yeah. All right.
Cheaper than a cab, too.
Cheaper than a cab.
Fine. This time it's fine.
Should we still do some talk about us leading up to that moment? Like just getting out of the show? Should we kind of continue that?
Yeah, go for it. Get into character.
Okay.
Space.
Space music.
What did you think of that space?
Got one for it if you want it.
Yes.
Okay.
Chandraza and the Core Drivers.
Chindraza?
Yeah.
Chandraza and the Core Drivers.
Yeah, okay.
It's like jazz punk quartet.
Okay. I was thinking of something quartet. That's so funny.
Chandraza's a roadie, and he's got this green face with big bulbous black eyes and a red mohawk. Maybe you bought one of their t-shirts.
I can't believe
Man.
you bought one of their t-shirts.
Well, come on. I need to add to the collection. I'm almost up to 6.
Did you actually like the music, though?
Oh, yeah. It gets better every time.
What kind of style even is that?
It's kind of rock fusion, kind of, with the jazz component. Come on, you should know by now. We've seen them like 4 times.
I guess they're a little forgettable for me.
All right, fair enough.
So you're walking along. You end up maybe about a quarter mile north, just at the foot of the footbridge, and crossing over to the other side. As you get to the other side, there is a very dark alley to your left.
Okay.
Are we almost there?
We gotta turn this way, take a left here, and then a few more left and rights, and then we should be where we need to go.
Looking down the closest dark alley, the darkness here only seems to get like thicker down at the far end, and you see
Wonderful.
a figure.
Okay.
Maybe a figure.
Before we get there, maybe should you be like can we go back to the main drag or something?
Are you sure this is the safest way home?
I mean,
It's just the fastest, isn't it?
well, it's always seemed the safest for me, especially during the daytime. It's certainly the fastest, though.
That's the point. It's not daytime.
Before we go much further, I want you each to roll that once.
1.
One dark. Ooh, okay.
Also one.
Things are looking dark. So the way these work is they've got a dark side and they've got a light side. And when they're dark, I can flip them over to make something happen. And when they're light, you can flip them over to make something happen. So basically, it's like free range to add something to the game.
Okay.
You just happen to have the exact thing you need in your pocket. It's a way to add things.
Yeah.
Introduce facts into the game.
Yeah.
But unfortunately for you guys, they're all dark right now.
So you can do this.
I can do things. I'll flip them over. Okay, so you see this figure, possibly a figure down the alley. I would like Anya to roll a perception check. So I'll take that back. And you'll find perception on your sheet towards the bottom on the left side.
None.
But it works with cunning.
1.
Okay. How about you?
I'm not too cunning.
3.
3.
With perception.
Yeah. And any ranks in perception?
Oh, 2.
Maybe you should roll that check.
Sounds
Okay.
like it.
So you're rolling that with an average
2 bad
difficulty.
ones?
So yeah,
Okay.
that's what you're rolling. All right, you got a triumph, which is nice. However, the success of the triumph cancels out. So it looks like there's a person down this alley, and it looks like they're laying on the ground.
Okay. Should I say stuff to that?
You can say stuff.
Or are you going to
sure.
give us a cue and we should...
No,
Yeah.
whenever you
Okay,
want.
Okay,
Okay.
we'll just jump in.
And also, you have a triumph, which means you get to add something great to this scene.
Okay. Oh, what is that? Or who is that?
I don't know. I think we should go.
No, they're on the ground. They might be hurt. Let's go
Well,
check it out.
It's so dark, though.
Oh, I have a flashlight. Yeah. Wait,
You just happen to
Triumph,
have...
right?
Yeah, triumph. You've got a flashlight.
we should go check it out.
All right. You go first. Use the
Okay.
flashlight.
Okay.
I'm just worried somebody else might be around.
As you approach this figure on the ground, it's bigger than a normal person in a shadowy corner. And you shine your flashlight on it, and a head looks towards you. And it's got, like when you shine a flashlight on an animal in the dark, the light reflecting from the back of its eyes, it's like that.
Okay.
And it looks at you and runs away, leaving a body on the ground.
Leaving so this thing was on top of
Yeah.
a body?
Yeah.
Oh my god. What was that?
I don't know, but look at this guy.
Do you want to check him out?
He's on the ground.
Yeah.
Hang on. Let me get my...
Hello?
Let me get
Hey.
my med kit.
Are you okay?
Hey, I'm
Doesn't
listening. I'm
respond.
listening for a heartbeat. I get. No,
Do a medical check.
I'm doing a medical check.
So yeah, you're rolling your intelligence with your medicine.
Yes.
So you're
So 4
highly intellectual.
and 3.
4 dice total, 3 of which are yellow. And it's going to be easy to figure out what is up this person. If you would roll it.
Oh, in there.
Box. All right.
Okay.
Can you figure out the symbols?
This
That is a threat.
and is this one bad too?
Nope, that's a success.
That's a success. And these are good.
The stars are successes.
But
and
one of them is
the
canceled out by
wings,
this?
You've got
It's not
an
quite as good as a
advantage,
triumph.
Oh,
which is
advantage.
canceled out by the threat.
Okay,
Okay.
but the star.
But
So
you're
I
left
have
with 4
4
successes.
successes.
So you can notice 4 things about this person.
All right. So doing my med check.
Yeah.
He's got a heartbeat, which is great.
It's very faint.
Very faint though.
There is some like goo coming out of his face.
There's all these secretions
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
I can't tell what orifice it's even coming out of.
So this person is it's a Bith. So he's got a very large, bulbous egg-like head, and big black eyes, and it's like all weird and foldy around his mouth area.
His secreting mouth.
Should she
Yeah.
be like describing him like that?
So
Like,
that's
saying,
two
kind of repeating
things.
what you're saying, or
Yeah,
2 out of 4.
yeah, faint heartbeat.
Faint heartbeat, secretions, but I'm not able to identify exactly where it's coming from.
Yeah,
Muzzle area folds. I'll also check his breathing.
hmm
That's good.
also faint.
Also faint.
Yeah,
what's that smell?
Let me use my. Oh, good. I can check that with my med kit too.
you notice a smell, but you then realize that you are in a back alley behind a restaurant.
Oh, it's just the dumpster.
It might not be
Yeah.
him. It might not be him.
Yeah.
So the last thing I noticed then is that his fingertips are turning white, which is a sign that he's cold. His body's not circulating blood well,
That's a good thing to notice. Yeah.
probably because of his faint heartbeat.
Yeah. Yeah, so what do you want to do?
I can't treat him here.
Well, should we go get help? Or call for
I'm
help?
not sure if we should leave him. What if that animal comes back?
I mean, I can go, or one of us can go, and one of us can stay with him.
Right. I should stay because I can keep monitoring him, but I don't want to stay in this dark alley by myself.
That's a good point. Maybe we should run together to get help?
So on the back side of your character sheets, you'll notice that you each have a comlink, which is a Star Wars cell phone.
Space
A comlink. Yeah, it's a space phone. It is basically a. Do you remember those M&M's minis that came in a tube?
Yes.
It just looks like that.
Little tube. Okay.
It's just a little tube, and it has the functionality of a cell phone from 1992.
Okay. So we can make calls.
Is
Yeah.
your comlink charged?
It's always charged.
Oh, flipping my dark side point because yours is not charged.
Now, once these are flipped, when are we
it's
allowed
yours.
to? I could flip it back.
Yeah, whenever.
Okay. His is charged.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, mine is charged.
All right. Well, go ahead. Let's call the emergency line.
Okay, I'm on it.
Tell them to send a med crew.
Okay.
You call them, and the operator picks up. You can tell from his voice that he's a clone. Yeah, they'll dispatch a medical team with a couple of officers.
All right. Well, let's stay with him. I want to keep monitoring his heartbeat.
A few minutes go by, and they must have a local barracks because a couple of troopers come up the alley with lights shining.
Oh, that's them. Here they come.
Oh, good. Hey, we're over here.
Oh, what seems to be the trouble?
We just stumbled upon this.
We just came from a show, and we were just trying to come home, and we stumbled upon this thing, and it doesn't seem to be doing too good.
I checked his heartbeat. It's there. It's faint. He's not breathing well.
Right, we've got a stretcher. We'll get him taken care of.
Good. Good.
Thank you. You guys came.
Are you a doctor?
Yes, I am.
Okay, and you checked him out.
I checked him. I would definitely pay attention to. There's some strange secretion coming out of his face. I don't know if that's even related. There could be a couple things going on here.
The other trooper looks at the other trooper. Is that normal for this kind of guy? I don't know.
I don't think it's normal for any guy.
All right, we'll take care of him.
Are you taking him to a doctor?
We're taking him to the base. We've got a medical droid.
Good, good.
They put him on a hover stretcher and take him away.
Should I make mention of the thing that ran away?
If you want.
There's also, we came upon a thing that ran away when we got here. Seemed like he was hunched over this thing. I'm not sure, though.
He must have been the one to attack and do all this damage.
So they've started walking away at this point.
Okay.
The one behind kind of slowly turns around. What kind of thing did you see?
A ghastly thing. I don't know. It was
I
it
think
was
it was
weird, and it
hairy?
was
Big nose.
it was big nose, kind of hairy,
It all
kinda
happened
small.
so fast. I don't really remember.
It's
moved really quickly. When we shone a light on it, it just scampered away.
But it went that way.
all right. Well, be careful out there tonight.
We'll try to.
If you can,
Thanks for all the help.
if you can, come to the base tomorrow and make a report.
Okay.
All right, I
we
guess
can do
we'll,
that.
We'll go to the base tomorrow. Thanks for all your help, officer.
Anytime, citizen. And they head off down the alley with the Bith on a stretcher, leaving you two alone in the dark.
The hairy thing.
That was weird.
That was really weird. Why didn't they want to go after that thing we
I
saw?
don't know. Yeah, they just came, picked him up, and left.
He could continue. He could be terrorizing this whole neighborhood.
Definitely strange.
As you continue along the alleys, it's kind of like a network of back alleys back here. There are a few main streets, but there are so many buildings in this place that sometimes the only way to get to places is around the back. You pass by tons of fire escapes and dumpsters and trash cans and some stray loth cats eating out of one of the restaurants.
I heard one a minute ago.
Trash cans.
Yeah.
Eventually, you make it to the back of a place you recognize called Merlin's Cantina.
Here we are.
About halfway
Old
home.
Merlin's. We
I
made
thought we were going home.
it. Just stop in
I
here
knew
real
this
quick.
wasn't the way home. Fine.
So-
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Merlin's is on Market Street, which is hopping at all times of day and night. There's a big shopping center that has groceries and clothing stores, bakeries, all that sort of stuff. And typically, even at this time of night, there's an outdoor market happening. So there's a little band playing in a corner. Around the corner, you see the big sign for a fancy restaurant called Pana's. Are you going in the cantina?
Should we go in?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Just make it quick, okay?
Okay.
I don't want to stay too long.
All right, let's go.
You head into the cantina. It is nautical themed cantina.
Okay. Have we been in here before?
Yeah.
This is kind of a
You
okay.
definitely
I
have.
have. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
You probably know people here.
Mhm.
This is your neighborhood.
Okay.
Yeah, so there are like anchors on the walls and
Okay.
and nets draped on the ceiling and stuff. Half the menu is ocean themed.
Okay.
Saddle up
Okay.
to the bar.
Oh, there's Nuru. Let's go say hi.
Oh, I don't like New York.
Come on, let's just go say hi.
Wait, let's get a drink first. I'll have a Jolly Roger.
Make that two.
Yeah, you got it.
Will you pay for me?
Oh yeah. Okay. Here you go.
You slide a couple
Thank you.
credits across the counter. The bartender gives you a little salute and gives you your drinks. You see Nuru, a Quarren, in the corner. So he's got sort of a arrowhead-shaped head with tentacles coming out of the front.
Nuru, how's it going, man?
Hey,
How you
Z.
been?
Yeah. Oh, all right. You?
Not too bad. Not too bad. Just had a little weird encounter in the alley a second ago.
Oh,
Weird is one way to put it.
what kind of weird?
It was
It's
awful.
hard to
Nuru's kind of
describe.
giving you the side eye because I think he knows you don't like him.
Hard to describe. We came across this weird creature with like this bulbous shaped head who was injured, and then when we called
More than injured, he was almost dead.
yeah, he was not looking good. But the authorities came and picked him up, like very matter of factly.
That's weird, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
I
don't
don't know
know.
if they were really going to take care of him or not.
Yeah.
Who, what, the clones?
The clone.
Just the clones.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They're the whole reason we're in the middle of this war anyway.
Yeah, right?
At this point, Nuru's definitely had a couple drinks, and he's ready to go on a rant.
All right. Well, weren't we going to go
But wait,
back? Check out the band.
But,
you said something
good to
about weird.
Yeah,
Stuff?
he had this huge head, and like kind of these secretions coming out of his, I guess, mouth. I mean, there were like these flaps on his head.
Wait, is that the guy who's this?
This is
He's the guy we
Oh,
found
the
in the
clones
alley.
took.
Like
it's
we
the guy
just
the clones
said.
took, yeah.
Okay. And he was the weird. I mean, just
Well,
sounds
that
like,
wasn't the weird part.
Sounds like
That
he
was-
had too much to drink.
No, there was something else there.
Yeah, when we first got onto the scene, there was this other creature kind of hunched over him that kind of scampered away. We shone a light on him.
Well, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Is it just like an animal?
It was hairy.
That's one way to put it.
Right, an animal of some kind.
It was weird,
Yeah,
for
sounds
sure.
And then the
Pretty weird.
clones, they didn't even care.
Yeah.
We
tried
told
to
them all
explain-
about it. They just left.
I mean, it's,
Yeah.
You know,
Anyway,
it's
what are you
clones.
gonna do?
It's clones, man.
Yeah.
Clones, man.
Nobody likes the clones, okay, Nuru?
I mean, I don't. So, you probably are aware of this, working for a company that is into relief for war-torn planets. Nuru's species is on one side of the war, and not the side that this planet's on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he would definitely be against everything that's happening with the Clone Wars.
Yeah, I mean, Nuru, if you're so against this, why do you still hang around these parts?
It's just, good business, man.
Yeah, can't argue that.
You're gonna get yourself in trouble, with all this talk. You don't know who could be listening.
Yeah.
You're trying to make me paranoid or something?
No, I'm actually trying to look out for you. There's clones everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, just keep it down a bit.
Alright, it's gonna go to a protest later, but okay.
Oh, yeah? Where at?
It's just down the street.
You don't look like you're in any state to go protesting right now.
I can protest all I want.
It's not gonna do any good.
Fine. He huffs and
Look, let's
going back to
If
his
the man
drink.
wants to protest, he can protest. He has his rights.
I'm just worried. He might get angry. I mean, I don't like the guy, but I don't want him to see him dragged off by the clones.
Yeah.
Nobody
that's
wants that.
I imagine you
That's a
two
fair point.
are walking away from him at this point.
Yeah.
The place is loud. There are a lot of people here. You see a couple clone troopers come in and start asking people some questions.
Over there, 3 o'clock.
Oh, there's another
The
one.
clones
Yeah.
just walked in.
Well, maybe they're looking for that creature.
Yeah, they're
Maybe
definitely
it's
looking
good
for
they're
something.
here.
They're looking for something, that's for sure.
So as you guys have had your drinks, talked to Nuru, checked the place out, wanted to probably go outside and check out the band. 'Cause,
Mhm.
Yeah, maybe they're
He
Right.
loves it.
Yeah, they might be playing a cover of the Core Drivers.
Hey, Anya, let's go check out that 3-piece outside. Sounds like they're playing a cover of the Core Drivers.
All right, more core drivers.
Hey, I mean, why not?
Yeah, let's go.
As you start walking out, Nuru comes up behind you and is like, wait.
Oh,
Nuru, what?
Oh,
What is it?
Nuru, it's you again.
That weird thing you saw, what do you think it was? Is it still out there?
Yeah, it's still out
Yeah.
there. It's on the loose.
It's scampered away into the shadows. Who knows where it went?
But I don't know what it was though. It moved so fast, but I did see that it was hairy. It had a strange nose.
And it's out. I mean, as far as we know, it's out there.
Alright, I'm just kind of scared now. I don't want to go out.
Well, stay in here. There's plenty.
I wouldn't.
clones
I wouldn't be
patrolling the
too
place?
concerned. I mean, when we came upon it, it just looked at us and ran away.
I heard about this person who's kind of into weird stuff. Her name's Carp. She lives down on the southwest side, kind of close to you guys.
Carp, hey.
You might want to talk to Carp.
Oh,
Hmm.
let's go tell her what we saw.
Would she know? Do you think she would be?
She might.
Okay. Well, it's worth a shot.
Kind of weird. She's into like conspiracy stuff. Probably
Yeah.
won't even want to talk to you.
Well, let's try. It's our best lead.
I guess so. Yeah.
It's our only lead. You know the clones aren't going to do anything about it.
You can say that again.
You guys head out into the market street and catch the band for a couple minutes. They're so cover band. They're playing Chandraza and the Core Drivers. They're playing Din Crenshaw and the Din Bats.
Ooh, the dim bats. This is a good one.
That's fine. All I can think about is going to see that carp, though. I think we should head out.
Okay, wait till the end of this song.
Fine.
The
It's
song
their song.
ends, and you guys head south. So you head over the Hikahi Bridge. Goes over Hikahi. Lots of traffic still. Even it's getting close to probably 1 a.m. at this point, but the city never sleeps.
It's wild, man. So much traffic at this hour.
Yeah, it never stops around here.
Yeah, that's true.
But as you get into the southwest quarter of town, things die down a little bit. This area is a little bit more residential. Still have to get around through narrow streets and back ways, but you are almost where you need to be.
Okay. Almost there. It's nice that things are quieting down too.
Yeah, it is. This is where he said she was, right?
I think so, yeah. Yeah.
All right.
At this point, I would like a vigilance check from one of you. You're both kind of on edge at the moment. So since you're also being vigilant, we'll add the boost die. You can go ahead and roll that.
Roll these.
Yeah. That looks successful with 3 advantages. Okay, so you two are walking along, and you notice out of the corner of your eye there's a figure up on one of the rooftops. It's crouched, hunched over, cloaked, and it's looking at you.
Hey, Anya, look up there.
What? Oh my gosh.
Up on the rooftop.
What? It's staring straight at us.
Is it? Can you see it?
Yes. He's staring at us. I think it's a he.
You see the reflection of light in the back of its eyes.
Oh my god, that's it.
Are you sure?
Yes. It's all coming back to me now. Definitely.
How did it get up there?
Well, it's pretty nimble. It probably climbed up. Should we go after it?
I don't know. I mean, I guess we've come this far.
All right, let's go, but be quiet. Remember how it scared off before?
Okay.
All right, you want to try and track it down?
Yeah.
Okay, so it is on the roof of what looks like a laundromat. So there's the bright lights coming from the inside of the laundromat. The laundromat's completely empty right now, and you can see this figure silhouetted against the slightly lit ceiling of this level that you guys are in. You get closer to the laundromat, and you see it duck down.
Hey, stop. You there.
It's not responding.
It's not responding.
Wait, did it come down?
No, it's still up
It's on
there.
the roof.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a fire escape? Should we try to
There's
go
an
up?
alley next to it.
Let's go check out the
I'm
alley,
sure
see
that
if we can
there's
go up that
definitely a
way.
fire escape. We'll find it. Come on.
That'd be the easiest route. Let's try that.
All right.
All right, so you go down the darkened alley with your flashlight out because you have one, and you turn the corner to the back of the laundromat, and there is a fire escape back there. Looks like there's probably apartments on a second floor above it.
Aha, see? Told you.
Here, you go first.
Uh,
Come on, go.
okay,
Go.
okay.
You start climbing up the fire escape, and when you get about halfway up, as I flip a dark side point to light, the shadowy figure swoops down on top of you,
On the
Whoa.
fire escape?
trying to pin you down.
Oh my god,
Whoa,
get off me!
Whoa.
So at this point, we're kind of like starting a fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're gonna roll initiative. So for you two, it's just gonna be your vigilance with no negative dice.
So we're both vigilance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, do you want here?
Or should we do it at the same time?
Sure.
Okay.
Just keep them separate. So the way this works is that whatever this person and or creature or whatever is, it's gonna go first, and then either of you can go after that.
Okay.
So you both get turns, but your turns don't. You can switch whatever.
Okay.
It jumps down from the rooftop, and I'm going to make it roll an athletics check to see how well it did that. Okay, so it jumped down easily and landed like right on you and pushed you to the ground. You're very close to it now. You can see that it does have a big bulbous nose, but it looks almost human. It's person-shaped. They've got long, dark hair and 2 like weird nostril thingies on their cheeks.
Oh my god, oh my god! Who are you? What do you do? Why did you do that?
Fight back.
What do I do? How do I do? How do I do that?
Just hit it. Hit it with your special arm.
Okay.
Special arm.
With your space arm.
Do you want to try and hit it? We've got a lot of people to thank at the end of this first episode of Coruscant Nights.
Thank you to Nick Skowron for supplying us with our lovely ambient soundscapes. You can find more of Nick's audio experimentation at pro-am.bandcamp.com.
Thank you to those who helped us with our promo materials, especially those who lent their voices. Thanks Beth, Dave, Jason, Kathy, Nikki, Pinya, Victoria, and Virginia.
Thank you to Doug for helping me build and fill out the world of Coruscant Nights.
Thanks to our first round of players, Katie, Liz and Nick, Mary Frances, and Nick.
Thanks to the people and podcasts who have been following and reaching out on Twitter since the beginning. Thanks Adam Beltane, Chris Allen, Carillion Graffiti, DSC Andalouth, Dumpstat Charisma, Force Majeure Podcast, and Tales from the Fandom.
And last but not least, thank you for tuning in to Coruscant Nights.
Want more Coruscant Nights? Find us on Twitter at Coruscant Night, on Instagram at Coruscant Nights, and follow us on Twitch for periodic live stream shows. Email us at coruscantnightspod@gmail.com.